Please take the time to stop and watch this video, because if you don't watch this video, you're going to struggle to load in, and then even if you do load in, you're not going to have a profile that you're stoked about, and you're going to move on thinking that this doesn't work, and you'll carry on your life the way that you're already doing it, which is fine. But if you really want to ramp things up and get to the next level of what you know is possible, then stick around, make a meaningful profile, and then when it's meaningful, then you'll get in there, you'll do the reps, and then when you've done the reps, you'll make the changes, and when you've made the changes, you'll be pumped that this was a thing that you found that helped you make the changes you know you want to make, but you currently just can't be bothered because you're already too busy. You already have too many things to do in your day that you don't have time for. And so why add one more thing to your plate? But this one thing that you can add to your plate is going to make a difference in absolutely everything else that you do. So even if your argument is, I want to stop using my phone, I don't need another app, I don't want something else to steal my attention. Well, you could make one of your focus points about limiting your phone use. And if you get in the repetitions of that, I guarantee you, your loved ones and everyone around you is going to start noticing the difference in your attention and your focus. And you will too. So stick around, make this meaningful, and just all I'm asking is a few minutes to do this properly. So just set aside the time, just 15 minutes, fill it out properly, and then when you're making these mad changes in your life that you know you've been wanting to make but just currently haven't found the time or energy, then you're going to be thanking me. Looping is something that you already do. It's when you're consciously putting in thoughts to make yourself take an action that you don't feel like doing. And I know some people are sitting there thinking, well, why would I want to do that? I want to follow my natural flow of things. But in that instance, you end up following your emotions, and you have to wait till you feel like doing something in order to take action. So if you want to take action without feeling like it, and have the motivation to just do the things you know you need to do, and have conscious thoughts that are being implanted that make you have fun with your day instead of just telling yourself to try harder, then this is for you.
Without interrupting your thought process and going back into it, you'll keep creating the same situations and the same feelings no matter where you go or what you do. But then if you can play a fun game with it instead of just adding pressure, you just can now play with the whole of life.
People should realize how much potential they have in their brains.
Once you realize that a growth mindset is real, you realize that you can get, let's just call it, 100 times better at anything.
Learning is forging new synaptic connections. But if you don't review what you learn, if you don't repeat it, it's so much easier to forget it than to remember it. So you got to repeat it over and over again.
It's actually really related to what I understand about neuroplasticity now, because there's a period of time where you make new connections in your brain and you build up this new pathway, and it's almost like there's a tipping point where that pathway becomes the way that you think now, and your old ways of thinking get overwritten.
The more you can catch yourself, the more you can play the game, and then the more you play the game, the better you get at the game, and then eventually the whole life becomes the game.
So when you said to me, hey, I've got this cool looping app, and it helps you to have some focus points, and it helps you to focus on the things that are really important to you and you want to achieve, and you focus over and over and over again like in a loop pattern, I was like, this is gold. This is exactly in line with how our brains work.
Since I heard about looping, I thought it was such a great idea, and I jumped on board and started looping every day, and I've noticed such a big difference in myself, and waking up with a bit of a purpose, knowing who I want to be and what I want to achieve, and just doing little things every single day for me to get there.
This sounds interesting. Tell me more. I think it spoke to me because at the time I was under quite a bit of stress. Not stressful, which was good because I was looking for an answer to be less stressed in life.
So those people you just heard from are beta testers from the start of the year. They were on our MVP, which was our minimum viable product, and we already have our version 2 planned out for when we've got enough funding, and that's going to allow you guys to share focus points with each other and try and build each other up within the community. Okay, so now I know you just want to get on with it, follow your profile and start making this happen. So what you need to do is after this, there's going to be a questionnaire like this one, and there's just fill out the questions. Just pick one that jumps out at you. That is going to be your first focus point. And to do one rep of your focus point, you scroll through the carousel and or watch the video, and that is one rep. And then what you're going to do is once you've filled out that questionnaire, gone in, it's in your profile, and then you're going to go across to our community board and just scroll down and see if there's anything in that community board that jumps out at you, fill out 2 more, so you got a total of 3 focus points, and then just come in, do 3 lots of 3 times a day, and I guarantee you're going to notice massive improvements in every aspect of your life. So I can't wait to see you in there. If you get stuck at all, give me a call or click the contact us button, and we'll be in touch with you as soon as we can. So thank you so much. Have fun. Cheers. Bye.